Hello. Or a solo adventure, whichever you prefer. Very much be. Apologies for.
Oh god, no. That's because the kept coming up on this. Newfound Audis. Oh.
Oh dude. Oh, the person. It's my controller decided to tell me. Yep, everybody happy. Oh. What that mean? Yes, very good. Anyway. For anyone who is going to watch, it's always appreciated. I have no funding for advertising. I'm free now for the mornings, but only temporarily. As I've mentioned before to people, I would prefer a full-time job rather than bits here and there, or even a part-time job that gives me 20 hours. But I want a job that can sustain me that's just one job, because I'm just not very good at two. It's either there's not enough time between the jobs, like I have no space to sort of stop, or there's such a gap that it's not enough for me to actually go and do stuff. So I'm going to rush around. And night morning. The Okala. And now I talk to the lead, lad again. Crystal Exarch. Yes, Crystal Exarch. That's his name.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
Yes, for 2 days. I had a ghostly visitor. That's I don't know. I don't understand.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the silent.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that room was haunted. Oh man. Now we get the map of Northrend.
This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
There's a light next to it.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Ah, we're going to see Urianger.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika.
I couldn't help it.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
That seems normal for those two.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Wait, where's Fancred?
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It's home to a city called Yulnor, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Ooh, sounds lovely.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, travelled south to the arid wastes of Armarang.
Armarang.
They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
Oof.
In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
No, it's to hone her skills. Don't be stupid, it's just to hone her skills. You might learn through osmosis, but I don't think she's intending that at all.
So, will it be Cilicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. But you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of sin eaters.
Not the intention then of he found a new companion. Oh, isn't that nice? Thancred settled down here. He needs to get back.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts
Okay,
are
I'm
often
kind of crazy
difficult
today,
to
sorry.
ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Might be that beer I had. Well, that's what happens when you watch football. Eat a beer. Quest Sync. Certain quests employ an automatic level adjustment system known as Quest Sync, which adjusts the difficulty and XP rewards for your current level. Please note when accepting certain quests, a message will appear indicating that you may not proceed with a class or job that is different from when you accepted the quest. In this case, changing your class or job will prevent completion of quest objectives. We're going into the role quests. So, instead of getting job classes, got a chest. Still 3-8. Flipping 5. But better. Anyways, pants, wasn't it? Oh man, look at that trip. Damn. No, all stuff looks good in this for some reason. For some reason. Kind of funny if you had like a scruffy outfit. Which one? I could probably get them both done today. Don't know any obstructions. So we'll see Alphino first, because this one's the more palatable. You will visit Alphino in Pelusia. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast. Genmai, the master of beasts, dies to number of smuggling and people they go. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Okay, I will be back. Oh, this one is popping. Yep. They all saying aloha. I'm just not so sure about what? So yeah, as you can see, very clearly, there is there. Yeah, let me quest again. That's because there's so many things you can do for combat that it makes no sense to actually sort of have levy quests or use levy quests at that point. And also, like, crafting, you know, anytime you craft or gather something, your experience just boosts massively. Your face is unknown to you. What business have you at my rockery? Speaking right, your face is unknown to me. What business do you have at my rockery? Oh my god, it's in haiku. Please tell me that was intentional. A letter of introduction. signed by the Exarch. Well, that one wasn't. Yes, I can provide to you with an arrow for passage to Collusion. I will pick out a friendly one. Oh, what? Arrow, you say? That's right. Mounts, like my great friend Lumina, are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further inland, more accustomed to Chocobo's perchance, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride them else. Ah. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding armor, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Cool. Any Zoom worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the example sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Cover your fins and other approach. One of the junior attainments were attended you by my ready hands. Not you. Do you see the thing? Well, here's the thing. No. There we go. Set Amara launch. It's easier to use the crystals. Because this map is awful. You want to fly in Amaru to Kaluja? Well, I suppose it does. Sorry. Master Gemini is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the mounts shortly. I'm just doing that for them. It hurts. You can also use your Eva Compass to assist with locating Eva currents in the new regions. The Eva Compass can be found at the collection in the duty sector of Maine. And you. I didn't stream yesterday because I was had a work due, leavers work due.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Yolvar, where our tale begins its end, but also its beginning. We arrived. This is cracked shellfish on the eastern coast of Delusion. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Zanita's attack are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Look at that shit all over there! Spy you that city in the distance. That is Yolo, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarians, yea, and was once an ally in our battle against the Abominations. For years, the Yolvar elites had fancied themselves the masters of what remained of a broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. Crystarian is of one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority. While they are not alone, our relationship with Yolo is strained at best. Like my voice doing this, it may be wise to conceal your ties with the exam during your stay here.
especially in the vicinity of the city.
Okay.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch's instructions to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a deal easier. Listen closely.
Okay. How much? 216? Bloody hell. Almost level 81. See? Jiminy. What am I? Gmail has to tell you. Well, you're undivided attention.
A few cents. If your head's off along the coast, mention the come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of Mr. Livingston, a man who goes by the name of Evil. Evil keeps an eye on everything that happens in Colosia, and it will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of time. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here in the armor until you are ready to return.
I'm bringing him back. I get very confused with him. I know I'm level 80, that means they might consider fighting me. Go away, I'm not interested. Yes, there are role quests. Let's just listen to this tranquil music. Aha! 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 Oh, back on the path. I've gone too far! We go to a what? Hey, boy.
What you after? Fish? Crab? We've got Neil barrel somewhere. Cheers, bro.
Actually, I was wanting to know what I can have with this time.
Oh, I do love a bit of time. Chucked him in the pan. It's like a bloody festival of flavor.
I suppose.
Now, what is it I can do for? Can't say there's been many major upsets to report in these last few weeks. Alpha, I know the one. A young champion of the downtrodden. Ilmar's richer than all of Northburn put together. It's a story for them because they're outside the city. We must spend every waking moment just trying to save them. To make your friend's dedication to them stand out all the more. Aye. Nothing to guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him. But he'll need somewhere quiet to it. With bright eyes. Make for still time. It's a fishing village just at the pub. For a rundown excuse from town. The locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see Alvin on Junction. Very generous of you. Also, I would not consider, Hello, Moustache. I think their sight isn't that good, so... Oh, here we go, they've started fighting Odin. I don't know why there's an Odin here. Like, there's apparently an Odin in, other places as well. Yeah. Oh, they changed jobs. The Leaky Keel. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it always makes me jump that for some reason. So what happens is, someone will start, come here on a low level. And then they'll jump over here to do quests so that they can get higher. Did I, Yeah. Like that. Yeah. So people will be like low level and then jump here and go high level. Daver! Hello! Special plate formidable. We need more people. It's your first time at a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to Lloyd's. What are you having? Tell you what, I've never had mead before. I really want to try it at some point. I should. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pub local to me that does it. Fine choice. What do you name it? You take Gil. Well, those are exotic. Why did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbours, so we'll just have to come with some other arrangement. Yes, dear, there's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pest is eating. So, the LFGs, if you don't play the game, it means looking for group. Essentially, what they're actually doing is they've seen people like getting involved in a scrap, and they're shouting LFG so that they can join. I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give an earful from me for sleeping on the job. There'll be the old sign on it to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can later about here as long as you like. I feel like that's a test, which I am willing to consider. Oh no, whippertails. What? I am so close to the level 2 and oh, what is going on this time? See, that's a really good organisation inside. For us to sort of go, you know, we start at this time. Blighted crop. Let's see your crop. Hey! Anymore. Oh, there is one over there. Aha. Bad door? Yo! No response. Maybe it's not louder. No response. Perhaps the opening is out of hearing. Knock on the bad door for a third time. I think he had that time. Ow. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. No one is home. And judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been some time. No scraps of vegetables on the floor, so just rats have taken up residence in their absence. So I was lied to. I love this area. Oh, okay.
not just bugged, there's nothing there. Don't exist. My lady, why did you lie to me? Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? What caretaker? Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. He hadn't been there for months! In Gate Town, outside Wilmore? Don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? There I was thinking you were another dreamer. Ah, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even run another drink on the house. Hooray! I get 2 mead! Really do want to try mead for some reason. Ooh, fancy boots.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Alphino! Just tackles him to the ground. Hey, child, you've returned!
Frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Hooray! Yo.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alphino, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
So, what's the haps? I think it's only Brock Lesnar that gets pissed off at someone saying that. And the door is locked.
Seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. The time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Right. So, during the story period of the game, what has been explained is that their time has synced up with our time.
Alize said much
So that
the
it's
same
the same.
thing. I
So
don't
the
think
amount
I've
of
ever
time
had
it
such a
takes
scolding.
in this area is the same as it is in your the source, but not always the case. Just in this for this purpose.
But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
I got a migraine, and then he told me to open a gate. So I did, and the Empire's now in that garden. Ugh.
I see. But the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable.
Huh.
And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may.
Oh yeah, I told Kryl, so she's gonna pass it on.
It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Well, I mean, she knows we're alive. Or our souls are. For now. I believe. I think? I don't know.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Yeah.
Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true.
Yes,
By his
Urianger,
description,
the guy who
the
lies a lot.
catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire.
Black Bros. Been told of it.
When we were on the trail of the Asians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. and thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion.
You like it?
I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
I'm sure he will.
But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course.
Okay.
They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove.
Sorry.
Not just to avert a calamity.
Stop tagging me on Facebook. I get all the bloody responses there.
I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
It's understandable. You're not the kind to let that happen.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore.
Why do I have sunken eyes?
Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority.
Okay.
If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
I have a really stupid question. So, at the beginning of all of this, starting at a Realmry Moor, Alphino is 15. Right? It's explained that it's about a year to this point. But when Elazin get to, I suppose, maturity, they grow like 4 feet just overnight. So how is it that Alphino and Elazin, at the ages of probably by the end game, or Endwalker, they should be 16 and 17. How are they still short? I've only gotten to the Endwalker mission, so I don't know if it's gone further than they have grown. But they should grow at some point. I'll help in any way I can. Let's crack some skulls.
And so we take to the road once more.
Huzzah! I think. Yeah, this will be best indication. The only indication you'll have, but that's actually too high a level. Alphino is ready to take to the road once more. Assuming you have no objection, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have set foot in Yulmore. Yulmore, I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Cut. From here we must head west. You said east. No, I meant west. And then cross a small bridge. What? So you have this question? Funny. I guess. I should be more stealthily now. Oh, it's off the bridge. Uh-oh. Mutton chop there. That's okay. I don't think they're very fast. Go away, mustache. No, okay, I'll just go up this mountain and flop over the other side. I know the 75 is for something. Oh, look. Yes, it is. I can use that thing. Well, kind of. But where would it go? Alright, Alf. Kalusia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of Starry. Even if in this world people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, would mingle ways from existence. No! Get away from me! What was that? Quickly, someone's in trouble. Yeah, what about... Oh, I think I know. I'm gonna do something people don't be happy about. But at least I'll find out what the hell it does. Not pitch perfect, not that one. Which I won't be able to use until later, because it's not late. I'll just leave it for now. Search for the source of the scream. Keep screaming, my lady, we will eventually protect thee. Ooh, a bird! Person. Oh, thank the fainting. Look out! Hi. Ah! Oh, what do you kind of love? Oh, but you must take my love! Oh. Ah. Money, madame. Great. No, I am. Oh, hello. I'm apparently a V here. Ah, poor. Oh, thank you, young sir. Very welcome. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings. But I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. How did he lose his bearings? He ran in the direction that the scream came from. Are you alright, ma'am? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear his scream. Not that I let that stop me. It's instinct, don't worry about it, love. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside here and hold the rest of the night. Dad does fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old drone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. Oh, Grandma, no. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Syndicate task any easier.
Come on, love!
Thank you again. In the London this place, there's not to be had here but cobwebs and memories. I like memories! And cobwebs even more. as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmar's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? A brief history then. It was not long after the flood swallowed the best part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared. Some beastly, some beauties. Yet, regardless of their form, all seemed incapable of speech, and all are driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal evil. They are predators, and we are their prey. The Kaluja suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so, the list of Sin Eaters' victims grows longer by the day. A tragedy without end. Still, we have won a small victory this time, at least. Now, shall we press on? Certainly. We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Oh, okay. This way? No. This way? Sort of, yes. Hello, Squiguana. I'm just gonna borrow a bossy. Oh look, it's a skinny Amaro. Why is it called on bird? Oh no, treasure pan. Good. Oh no, 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 no. That cone of vision is a cone of vision. So the weird thing. Because your sight is weird as hell. So, essentially, the sort of cone idea would be like that and out. That's actually the back of your head.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ooh. Why are you wearing a poncho and it's so sunny?
I thought I recognised you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
Come on, lad, whip 'em out. Ugh. I think I am.
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
That's not how it works, mate. That's what we warned about when I was in Amsterdam.
Ladies
Don't make eye
and
contact with drug
gentlemen,
dealers.
your attention, please!
That's not how a horn works. That's a bell. Oi, let's go see.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine.
Sorry, I'm getting flashbacks of this music.
We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy. Even on days when fish is not on the menu!
Yeah!
One among you will answer the call. Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
More people talking in rhyme.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
God. Oh,
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a centre of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon.
Not exactly a final pleasure, is
A
it?
poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Ain't going out for now.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavour.
Oh, that's how it works.
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident!
Okay.
For you! Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gate Town, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well.
Sufficiently creeped out yet?
Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems...
Shifty as fuck?
well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
You haven't eaten any of it, have you? Telling you now, rich people could control people with food, they would. Technically they do. Alright, Al, what's up? Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be one we are context with ever-changing rules. They say its policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Ulmar's current ruler came into power. Yet, what I have seen does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the cities, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways that can increase that level, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now. I worry that
Well, mayhap you should take a turn around Cape Town and judge the situation for yourself. I must spook Tooty Low, 'cause to spook and see what I can see. I'm gonna spook Tooty Low, 'cause this Tooty rude piece of shit. So still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of old Lord's pie. No. If you ask me, you should ditch that soft-fashion brat and make a home for yourself here. Daytown's not much to look at, but it is safe. And the England's the best thing I've ever tasted. Yeah, you would say that if it's like the only meal that you can get that isn't covered in shit. Because I can't imagine fishing's very safe here, or eating the local fauna, which can eat you. Boblin cook, but there's a float in the otherwise plain broth. So people are basically having to boil the shit out of stuff to keep it. Essentially, probably because everything they eat is mucky, they don't realise how to actually make food properly. I mean, it's been a century, so it's not really easy to work out how to do stuff properly. Especially if you're hiding most of the time. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Day by day, life waits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? I mean, honestly, it looks very gaudy. I wouldn't want to live there because, to be quite frank, it looks like a... Well, it looks... fake. You know, like, those people that'll, you know, have, like, they'll rent a really expensive car or, you know, expensive outfit for a day, you know, and essentially they'll just wear it to death until they have to give it back. And then they'll spend, like, 2 or 3 days cleaning the crap out of it so that it looks like it was when they first picked it up. Just to make out that they're a bit better off than everyone else. You see what Gate Town has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of mail. I believe Yulmar is the answer to all their woes. Yep. No matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling. They're unable to conceive any other way of life. I don't know where the luck comes from. Not surprised, kid. Not surprised. What's eating ya? You disapprove of Ilmar? Ilmar? It is difficult to make a final judgment without bursts in the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is an uncertainty which always makes me so feel so ill at ease. Yeah. Perhaps. Not that it matters. However unjust the system seems to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticise their choices. Well, you're right. Take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to follow Ilmar's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are often forced to seek refuge in Gate Town, and so hamlets and
fields across the island were left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Yeah, you'd have thought that they would have, like, given people meal to, and sort of support structures to sort of look after the whole place rather than just that, because where the hell are they actually getting this food from? Or water or anything? Resources, you know, everything comes from land. Even manufactured stuff stands from natural sort of construct. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmar's generosity truly serves the best interests of Pelusia's people. But I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few are chosen being plucked from poverty by the hands of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmar's gates. It is fortunate that you arrived when you did, PC. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come sooner to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the sea surrounding the island, the Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahani. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean waters, and rarely have dealings with land crabs. But as the Taru took such great pains to impress me upon me during our stay in Kugan, business favors the bold, so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor. Do you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmarian lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. They don't go outside. I don't think any of them actually have normal food apart from a meal. Oh, he was talking about Samurai Sword. That he spent 10 million gil on! My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them then on shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Yeah, they have improved the housing system. Or at least they've set it up so that people aren't just stood in a queue for flipping ages, just clicking on something. Excellent. I should be glad of your comment. No, that's just the fishing now. I think. I'll have to change that as well. First things first then, we must pay a visit to Musa Noir, my supplier in right. Cotton is just the northwest of here. Someone's sneaking about. Someone's sneaking about. Off we go to right. Ooh, look at the pretty bird! Look at the pretty bird! Look at the bird, look at the bird, look at me. Look at me. Look at the bird, look at the bird, look at the bird. Look at the bird, look at the bird. Don't.
I have a 17. I'm going to save the crates. Huh? Yeah, I don't remember what I actually... I'm pretty sure I meant it. What am I doing in rank? No, yeah, good. Good. More chamois. That's something I can do for you, friend. Good day to you, mon chamois. This is my associate, T. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. Hey, I loaded your lackey up with goods not long ago. Wait, lackey? I know of no such person. Mr. Lad, short blue hair, no? Said he'd come on your behalf. You seem to know all the details, I just assumed. Oh, God. Found it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. Charlatan was here not long ago. He couldn't have gone far. We split up and searched the area. I found a vantage point to the south side, and I shall take the west. Why do I have to go south? Oh no, what the heck is that thing? It's just a noise. Dude. Oh no, wait, unless you want that. Haha! I don't have to avoid them anymore. More, yes. Anymore. Calibrate. Search the surroundings with male pistol, sharp blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Tag the likely suspect and inspect it. A blue-eyed kid, aye? I'm gonna look for a blue-eyed kid. Why in the hell is he looking towards it? Oh, there he is. Hi, hey, you little bugger. You little bugger. Got ya. Ah! You have located your quarry. Kill. Oh no! I got spotted. Ah no, I'll eat the plums. That way he won't get them. No, yes, sir. Any sign of him? You have a keen eye. Let's move in before he makes his goodest escape. Alright, we're right there. Mission failed? Oh. What the hell is that? Take him to the ground. Take him to the ground. Got him! That was like one of the funniest things in
there you are.
I was asking Creed games. You can do a running tackle and you can
the
miss the person who's
the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city.
You and everyone in Shitsville.
I've no. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired. I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea. Get in that way.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarian? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, no, it has to be Yulmore.
They'd also keep him properly as well. You know, give him like a fair meal each day. Even if it wasn't anything sort of expansive, they'd give him something to keep him going. You know, and then they'd sort of reward him based on his works.
That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I don't think these people understand what paradise is. It's like in the Bible when they talk about like going to heaven. They don't mean that you're gonna like your soul's gonna go there as you are.
Listen carefully,
and sort of
and I shall tell you my plans for the business and how best to arouse for your Moran's interest.
It's not sort of complicated, but honestly, when you're dead, you've got inner peace anyway. So the concept is more like the Neon Genesis thing, where everyone becomes one. But rather than it being like everybody goes splooch, you know, and then they're stuck, it's a choice to begin with, which you make in life. With this, it's very weird. You know, they think paradise is going to be this place where they're going to be able to like wander about and sort of, and I think a lot of people do think that of heaven as well. You know, it's like they feel like, you know, that image that you got from The Simpsons where you've got like different sects of heaven. Where you're able to do like pastimes that you've done in the past and stuff, and people do actually talk like that as well. It's like, but why would you keep doing what you did in your life when you die? That's the question. Why would you do what you did in life when you know, once you've passed? Because at that point your physicality is spent. I mean, some people might like that. It's up to them.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you!
Wait, Danny. Well, that's that plan out the window. What are you going to do now? I don't know. Genius. You can be our spy on the... Oh, you flipping idiot.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shia, it was the difference between life and death.
No, it was the difference between death and death, but never mind.
I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
Basically, do you want to die on a hill or in a ditch? Dying on a hill would be nice, though.
We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Don't change who you are, because then you won't be able to stand by what you believe in. One of those silly things when people feel like when they get married they have to change
I suppose
their
not.
spouse.
Neurastinian here, who would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending.
Might be why I never get a spouse, but honestly, I don't want to...
Shall we return to right then?
And it's not like I'm not willing to amend my sort of attitude or how I act around others, you know. But you need to be yourself first, otherwise you're living a lie. And in those cases, you're not just harming yourself, you're harming your spouse, any children that you have, your parents, their parents, your friends, their friends, your brothers and sisters. That, you know, you're basically creating a sort of cycle of falsehood and harming all of those around you just for the fact of having something you didn't have before. Oh, someone dying? I don't know why I talk like this.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
Okay. Are they gonna get eaten as well?
Come on, they may need our help.
Okay. He's a good kid, isn't he? Got it. Vehicle assistance. Oh, I hope I don't find anything that's level 71. I think you can actually swim there, but it's going to take a while. I'm also hoping that the level thing actually sort of levels out a bit better as well, because but I'm gonna try and get both done today. But I also don't need to put myself on a strict time limit. I don't remember any crabs there. Well, it's on level 70, so that's nice. Big crab! It's a big crab! Alright, it was an Amaro. I'm about to get attacked then. Oh no, I thought you were able to heal people. Well, people are probably right. That should take care of the wounds and the worst injuries. Let's see. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you. Oh, that's shivering. Right, keep an eye on it while I get a fire going. Alright. You don't get propped up. Oh, I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever going to repay you for this kindness? We'll settle for the table behind your current predicament. We'll settle for the table behind your current predicament. What's the table? Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Crystal. I was invited into Ulmar to work as an artist. Oh. I never thought of using my art skills! You fucking moron! Well, the couple took me in to paint pictures for them. But my style proved contrary to their taste. They just as quickly turned me out on the street. It was like penniless and patronless. A great sin in Lord Vorfrey's city. In days he brought me before the man himself, and he asked what I meant to do. Rejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know that how soon he would grant me my wish, and flung me off the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. What's a balustrade? Or a balustrade? Balustrade. Up there? How are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Look, I suppose. Though, if you hadn't found me when you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. But the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Oh, they applaud it. No one had a second thought. When Vorfrey passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Ulmar, his word is law. Ah yes, the usual thing of a villain doing something like, "Ah, you want to shit on this man!" And it was like, "Oh!" So, what the fuck are you clapping at? Does anybody actually do that? No, I mean, even if you agree with what someone says, do you suddenly have like a random applause of group? I've never known that to happen, ever. I'm in the wrong circles. The more I hear about it, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. You want to be chucked out of the window? I should bend all my thoughts towards securing enough way into the city. There must be something we can do. First, we should convey Tristan to the shelter of the village. Far unknown by humans beyond the chilly coastal air. Like, go with me! Wait, into the city. Aye. Be mad? Yes. Why do you ask? Of course he's mad. No! It's bye, son. What did the bowl say to the young male child that was about to leave home? Bison. Tristo. Plunk. Pray accept my griefest gratitude. I owe you love my life. And if you permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Ulvar. As far as I'm able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviours into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. It's my favourite paintbrush. The Omarian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. If I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. Making sure of owning such a well-used brush, maybe I will convince people you have talent for painting. I'm certain. Since your livelihood, we cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I'll give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, honestly, I haven't decided yet. But I shan't stay long in this place, not without city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now on until my dying day. No. Might I suggest you go to the coast? There's a, what are they called? There's a dude with a couple of ammo there. Go to him and say you'd like to go to the Crystarium, or to like them. City of finer pleasures. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristan hasn't paid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have the modest skill of brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. Don't be modest. You've done lots of good artwork. Very precise, but still really good. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, I may have you in the poses of my assistants. Then it's settled then. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Oh, do I have to hear that music again? Yeah. Oh, I feel so slow. So slow. Yeah, when I get into like the leveling of other classes after I've like finished the main story, I'll be going back here a lot because there's like hunting to do. But the fun thing is, or the odd thing is, you can like, like you take a lot. Gone too far, get away now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hybridise. The cool thing is, if you're skilled enough during like the hunts, because they're all minor hunts. Oh wow, Iron Man logged in. The minor hunts are like kill, I don't know, 20 of these. It's nice. You do about 3 or 4 of them. You know, you kill them one at once. One on one, you could probably punch above your weight as far as level goes. In like minor hunts, but not with that. Never with something like that. You take on like something that has a funny symbol over its head that isn't that. You know, the alien with the orange triangle. If it's got like a star or something on it over its head, no, do not engage. They are the elite hunts. The blue ones you might have a chance of winning, but I'm flipping away again. Blue ones you might have a chance to take on, but don't risk it. You know, if you don't have to, risk it, don't. And you don't have to risk it. If you're going to take on something like that, you need a big group who know what they're doing. Fortunately, when something like that happens, you get a train going. So like a large group. Like earlier when if you were watching earlier, you saw that they were all going like LFG. You know, they told you when they were going to find something, told you what time. You go around with them, and you wait for the tank to engage. And then jump in. You could be part of the party, you could be just there as like an extension of the group. Alright, Alpha. Now I have to listen to music again. Oh, counters. There. Here they come. Look what they did with good job. How on that now? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed our peddler who made pearls from our plum, and now we've a place for a painter of plum. So come along and don't be slow, it's time to let your colours show. Oh no! I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. More fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof of you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I painted is in soul, such as the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it received no small amount of service. Ooh, thanks it. Aha, let's paint our phone and nowhere. Too much love, too much used. Oh, this music! Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us, and we'll put those talents to the test. And who's this hanger on? Well, wisher or parasite? Right, this is my assistant. He was on field support and has my arse to flourish. I will go with him not at all. Parasite then. So Leave its fate in the hands of our new employer. Matters not away to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Ulmar's sweet embrace. Meal! Oh mercy, the meal! We almost forgot our leave. Took our leave without leaving the labyrinth token. Just empty the sacks there, we make our way back. They ain't producing enough meal, so no one gets enough. Don't know why they ain't producing enough meal, but there we go. We don't know what it's made from. Please don't say wheat. What would be called meal if it was wheat? Because they actually have bread in this universe. So yeah, that.
Redemption is beyond us.
Nice. Some people are barrel lamps.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Oh, smart man can do a lot of crap to get rid of it.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
No. Is the assumption that Adbert's actually following you around this whole time, or is he stuck in the room with you? Welcome, welcome to the city of final place. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. Making all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces as you get through to the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the opposite gate town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow men, by all means, take your time. Why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we'd better show ourselves willing for the time being. Yes. Willing. Yes. I don't think I can actually... Can I attune to these? Okay. That's weird. The immigration officer. My name is... Welcome to Ulmar, fortunate friends. May I have your name? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is PT, my assistant. Ah, yes. I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forgo the usual interview and begin the process of registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Ulmar are divided into two classes. free who are blessed with the favour of Lord Bothrin, and the bonded who work in the employ of the free. So, slaves, you will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general labourer. I see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chinans and Dula Chai, the Mistle couple for whom most refer to you as the Chimes. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Thank you. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you'll officially be Ilmaran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. This feels weird. Embarrassment. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Ah, yes. You smell power. Huh. What's happening here? Alpha artist, PT, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chimers and Lady Julia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think at best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh, dear. No. You smell hideous! Well, you don't smell very nice yourself, you know. Did you crawl here through a ditch like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unknown beast? Oh, sorry about that. I kind of... yeah. Proceed directly to the gallery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourselves presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Conan, lead the guard by the stairs in these directions. Well, yeah, it's like... I didn't realise we were so aromatic. Yeah, it's kind of... I think people say you smell European usually, which is... fuck you. Genuinely. Anyone who thinks like that, fuck you. You must douse yourself in absolute shite all the time that people don't even smell what you actually smell like. Fucking assholes. I mean, yeah, like in warmer climates, people might sort of consider that someone who's not been to a warmer climate before might smell because they're not used to the heat and the sweat, but fucking hell. They don't be a dick about it, do they? You rinse yourself clean in a stream of water. Oh, man. And now... key item. Wow, that's just straight on. You apply the perfume directly as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Why is there a naked dude there? I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were here.
Draw the curtain. Yes, that would be a great idea. Oh, I don't know. Wait until someone's left the friggin' shower before you jump in. Oh, showered, dressed already, have you? Dressed? There was... Is it not? That is to say, it seems rather exposed to one's pollutions, is it not? Well, listen, we've been drying her hair by now. Why don't you just... Very well, I shall endeavour to emulate their boldness. Courage, Albert. Let me get clothes as well. I realise I've got clothes. I forgot I got clothes. Okay. Oh god, that stinks! Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Do I actually have any new clothes? Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna chuck some stuff. Or maybe... Yeah, I've already got one of those, this one. Why do I have so many of these? Hey. Well, you know, you're looking to present yourself to the charity, you know. Let me explain. How the city's laid out. Images. Imagine 3 layers. One on the top, the other, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Buttress, the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that, you've got the camp, which is where free citizens of Lumos spend their days. So if you want to find new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlour. Don't get there like there's not. Alright, I'll find out, yes. Run, 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 what's that? I can't actually do that yet, can I? We'll just keep going. I could do it later though. Once we've taken over, whoa! Ah, the child. Hello, my lady. Who is there? Haha, chime. Oh my god, just...
Oh, who's this then?
Adorable.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Artist?
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy!
Can I keep him? Can I keep him?
That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Don't.
wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Indeed.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Perhaps you're a little young to have a protege.
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations.
Oh.
Once the picture has begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Sweet.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content.
Hooray! What?
Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
May? Hooray, time to travel. I don't think I can actually get anything from these people yet. Oh my god, I can. Sweet. Take that. This is insane. What's on above? Well, basically just trying to make space, which ain't not a good idea at this moment. What you better doing is at some point you will run out of shit. Wow. Oh yeah, they made like a lot of space for rings because you always have too many. I wish I was dead. You always have too many rings. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of stuff sold. Oh well. No, you can. Huh. Must be new. Boots! Now that you've the opportunity to experience your art, I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city, top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy, go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls may have. Such places are usually filled with colourful characters, and to leave shared local gossip with friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you would share your discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn, if possible, about our main presence. Gather information about Canopy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is locked for now. Hello. Oh, hello there. Fresh register, are you? You seem lost. Just inside. Well, it's lovely to make your acquaintance.
Speaking of acquaintances, you happen to have run into my attendant here, I wonder. But you, big, strong lad, long hair, tight back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realised I'd dropped my handkerchief. And now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you would pass on this message. Get the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Oh, right. Yeah, get off. I thought I was just doing his exercises, sorry. Wicked white! That was a close one. What was it, dark hair? That's not very dark. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought I could have stretched out far enough. You went over the... You must think highly of your mistress. She is my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. What? When I first came to Yulmar, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Kalusha where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. Actually, she brought me out to look for you. What? Lonely, you say? Oh, curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Ah! Okay. That was unorthodox, but fine. Baby! Wait, and told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. I'm sure. You seem a dedicated patron. Oh, my attitude is not unusual, I assure you. Without the efforts of our bonded residents, we free citizens would not enjoy the pleasures of our daily lives. They are deserving of our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society our different standing would be prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmar a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. Holy shit, they've joined a cult. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of comfort and luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you. Of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Thanks for the text. Slippers, I suppose. Hey. Hey, have I not sold those? No. Oh, I'm going to give them away. Thank you, my lady. All this talk of relying on the bonded, I haven't given you a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work, I'm doing. No, I'm just helping my artist friend get inspiration by seeing the wonders of the city. A tour of the city, is it? Yeah, you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local to you. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tootsie Bee, Tista Bai, usually has her seat near the entrance. She would gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on a good side. Anyone got a gamble-ambling? A card game. Taste of that. This could take a while. Oh, this could take a while. Welcome to the beehive, my little drone. Seeing the sting of excitement lighten up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous flutterings always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease, eh? A quick game of high or low. Simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favour. Within reason, of course. Interested? I suppose, but how does it work? Ready for a game of high or low then? Okay, let's go. Good for you, no time like the present, I say. So what happens if I lose? Do I just have to keep going until I win? 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, I flip 2 of mine. Okay. Damn it, I have the count. What's your call? Will your total be higher or lower? 9. She has 11. Oh, higher than that one. Probably low. Low then. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh, my card's out of the 14. Ah, I lost. Oh well. I guess I'm a slave now. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but this match goes to me. Later. Right in here, let's shuffle the deck. Okay, so it's all of them. Got it. I forgot that. Right. 6. Oh man. 8. See, that's tough again. I call lower then. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Bullshit! That one was bullshit! Oh, come on, that was... Oh, fuck you, game! That was absolute shit! So, yeah, let's shuffle the deck. How about you don't fuck me over this time, you cheeky cunt? Oh my, you had the highest number this time! That's what, 8 and a 7. 6. Oh god. I'll go high. I don't think I've got higher. I think she's got a higher number on that. Yep. Oh wow. I win! Yay! If I'd gotten high all 3 times, I would have... No, I don't. Congratulations. Guess he was right. Usually I can see defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, and we talk about that favour. Oh god. Yes. Yeah, sure, let's play. Three cards for you, 3 for me. Oh god. I mean, come on, I'd have to be lower at this point, wouldn't I? I'd need to have 2 10s to beat her. Well then, let's see what we got. Okay, she's got 19, I have 6. Yay! 2 in a row! Woo! 2 each! Well, would you look at that? I've got a knack for this newcomer. I lost twice! I got annoyed. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come, whisper in my ear and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what we can do for you. Okay. No. Tall and delightfully wholesome. But knowledge is what... But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. My humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Joffrey was born with the power to command them, which means no young Lauren need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? Your itch still needs scratching. You might get a few words from Arthur over there. There's not merry soft like more than the sound of his own voice. Arthur.
Was that new to you, more, you say? Oh! But they just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all but chatting. Oh, you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. And I tell you what, you up on that stage and give us a dance first, and we can have our little talk. Bit. Oh, yeah. Oh. Just having a fun to jump up. Time for a sexy pole dance. No, that's jumping. Slash dance. Where's dance? Ah, there it is. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Oh, damn it, I have to do it again. Oh, that was kind of like a pole dance as well, which is weird. I'll jump on your table and do it again if you want. Now that's a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. Oh my. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Oh yes, something about our very essence of military might. But even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around, well, I'd say 20 years ago. Now, when the old ruler's son came to power, he's not this way with the Eaters, you see. Turned them docile as house cats. Wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally toward Ilmar. No longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. A toast to Lord Joffrey. Preliminary sense of the city. Chais and Alvin will be expecting your return. I have gone the wrong way. Oh no, I have. Hey, okay, where the fuck is Alpha now? I don't like losing for some reason, even though I'm not very good at winning. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city. So soon? You needn't have hurried back, and Alpha Noah has yet to put brush to canvas. Huh. Where is he at the moment? One cannot rush good art, I'm told. All good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, you've given him a new sexy outfit. Got it. What'd you give him a book for? I've put together an ensemble of our garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me! Last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You are a truly handsome boy. However, I am to decide. However, am I to decide? Oh, no.
we call this part of the artistic process. Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... well, I'm not, that is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. I know he will be upset if he's not ready to paint up a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewellery next? Well, at least they're not paying for it. Oh god. Poor Alpha. He's made into a doll. I mean, if she wanted a doll, I could make it a bit. Yes. Look, I have an little alpha now. Very particulars. Has a very particular sense of beauty. And apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. This obsession for has worked in our favour. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your exploration. This excursion is likely to delve into the way of things. It's not about the military performance. I'm sure the understory has its own tales to tell. Yes. How do we get downstairs? Nice scholar, eh? Now I must take the steps again. Actually, why on earth do I still have that on my... There. It looks all silly now, doesn't it? I mean, I still look silly with that silly headband on, never mind. Wow, is I'm still cruising today? Do I sensible or do I jump? I jumped! Yeah! That? You okay? No. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been out making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm no use to him then. Oh. I need you to sneak out with the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. Yeah? Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Someone else did the same. I made it quicker! Isn't it funny that there's a Nazi member there? Boy gone too far. Oh no. There he is. I must sneak out. It's just like, there's no way he could actually sneak out of this place. I've been asked to go for a walk. Is that okay? No, it is not. It's not really a, back room or anything. So, wait, what? Lift operator? Okay, I don't know. There's a way to sneak in here. Oh no, I smell European. I mean, I am technically European. It's just that my country doesn't want to accept that anymore because they're fucking weirdos. Thuric. You need medicines, tonics, potions. Got symptoms and got bread. Cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, no. Medicine will cure this. No medicine will cure this. Fix your songbird as a lump in her throat. She goes out, excised, and even then the voice will never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Kick her out from the nest and I wonder. Oh, sounds a chance. Oh, you're nice. Oh, your face, you didn't know. The many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate souls held open the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is. Of the ship's wreck. Oh, no, I can accept the scurry around down here, and nibble on the crumbs that fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. You're down on Lauren, Jim. Hi, you might want to sit down, dear. Yes? Did you give me medicine? You need an operation, and even then it might not work. Oh, no. That's it. What am I to do if I can't sing? Oh, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said I'll never sing again. Sorry. I'll never sing again. So you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. What use am I if I cannot sing? Every day I become more burden to you than a treasure. Well, people are just having like servants, so then I shall have a word with Lord Voffrey and arrange for your ascension. That paradise where resides pain or illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it is a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was awaiting there to What? What's ascension? Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, sieges exist to devour the city, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent, and shepherd them to celestial paradise. This feels like the actual ending of I Am Robot. Wait, no, I Am Legend. The book, not the movie. It is through Lord Voffrey every land has it is through Lord Voffrey's grace that the free people of Ulmar are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host should their patrons deem them worthy.
Lord Voffrey is truly a great man, isn't he?
He is indeed. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious commander. I am terrified that you people are happy to be taken in by this insanity. Come on, Alphina. He looks such a bloody noise. Yes. To put it lightly, it's very terrifying. They are waiting to be taken by the Sin Eaters. What? It's good to see you back. You were taking so long. I began to worry something has happened. Will you share what your investigations have been thus far? Yeah, Voffrey's telling that Lord Voffrey boasts some manner of influence over the city. He explained the reverence in which he held by the citizen. As for this essential business, I can't help but be put to mind of that apothecary and his remarks. So many folk have entered the city over the years. Where do they go? Almost numbers. Emergent splendor! Sorry, couldn't have it. What? Take my Earthy for one moment, and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. I'm going to assume the outline is done then. Yes. What in blazes? It looks lovely. What's wrong with it? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphina. What is your artistic interpretation? Your images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. The novel actually looks really nice, and you don't actually know what it's going to look like until it's painted. It's just on the outline. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seems to me that a realistic portrayal... Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees. Make people cry out in amazement. Fetch a blank canvas and... Ah! What the... I see. Did that come from above? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I tell you, mate, to make ye quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate won't be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. The offal? No, the offer. Is there a difference? American tent? How dreadful! and this man is to face a sentence. That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along with the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the emergent. Level above us is where Lord Voffrey resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. The what? We had better not go then, man. Take me to see the Batman. I mean the... Yeah, so I'm sorry.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
That's a person? Looks like a statue. Looks like a bloody painting there. Oh my, they look nice. Oh, ooh.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Pleasure? I don't know.
Mercy! Mercy!
What?
By the 12.
Been caught a couple of times. You're a kid.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
Right.
Is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
But isn't that what you're doing?
To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. He had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
You have a sick sense of humor, don't you?
And still, he could not do as I asked.
Oh, okay, no, he's just got the man in
A
charge.
wholly unsatisfactory performance.
It is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Oh, dim, deluding child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
Balls. All been fed on the same bullshit. Literally.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artist! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
Yes.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk? I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Oh, the tiny pea brain finally works its out.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
The audience are gonna clap again. See? That slaves. They are mindless slaves. Oh, let's get the duck out of this place. Talk to your sister. Okay, kid. Forgive me, in my anger I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though it is probably best we leave the island altogether, I believe we've worn out our welcome to Wilmar. In any case, I have seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Fallujah. I will accompany you back to Prosperity. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Yep. Okay, Shir, I have done you a grave disservice. You are hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had known the price you would be made to pay. Gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. Even after all the trouble I've gone through, still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Voffrey wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the story? I am certain we can find work for you there, if you're willing. Now, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do something and learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well. But you must promise you'll be careful, for your Morans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Oh, the light. Oh, that is... Oh, magnificent. Alfred! Alfred, what? Lord Lady Chai? Oh, crap. What the blazes did you do? An entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alfred. You know, I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted of me. There was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. Bold, unflinching, I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Voffrey, and thanks for your character, I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? These are not the end of days. We've been told a lie. Pray, please. Pray, press me no further. We are leaving. But I would not presume to take the garments you are so kind as to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep your clothes, you silly boy. I insist. I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return. I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unnoticed. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. Look. He seems... Chai seems like a dick, but actually he's concerned about in fact she's like, no, I'll take care of it, it's fine. It's really not. Magdalena Bay. What did I do? That's the way you should do Palace of the Dead. That's the free company if anyone wants to do it. Because otherwise you can come with a random group and you don't actually know how long everyone wants to do it for. It's like, I think there's 50 floors. Wow. Whee! Hi, hobbies. I'm just hanging out in the hobgoblins. Nice, no one's actually afraid. Thank you, my friend. For staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavour. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Voffrey and his subjects. Come, we'll speak with the Exarch and chat in due course. this is far from it. Take time. No. Just like it. Turn around. There we go. Minion guy. Frog. Run, frog. No business? Yes, I do. Reputation. Alright, Halfinu. Ah, it's good to see you back amongst friends and such company. We can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But have we discussed all we have planned and begin planning our next step? I think it's best that you visit Alize. The familiarity with Amarang will no doubt prove us invaluable besides. Maybe we should even see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, BT. I'll try. I guarantee it. Ready to depart for Amaran. Alice said we are overjoyed to see you. I know she's particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the time of her stomach was. Repeat. She must like you. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Pizard, the master of merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him in our launch and he will see you reach our destination. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna start here on the usual things. I'm okay, I'm gonna go. And I'll, where are we going? I'm going to the mama. So what have we learned so far? Come looking for work, I might have a spot in the middle of that. Oh, a friend of the Exarch, coming to meet someone in Amarang. Are you? Then I should be a guide. I'll have to set up for our outpost there, as a matter of fact. So we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. I think so. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. We can now travel to Amarang, so we can drive tomorrow, 10 minutes from 5 minutes. I don't know, teleport there? I mean, it costs a lot of money to do that, so if you are low, then sometimes it is better just to take natural transport.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder.
Huh?
He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
What part? Arang or Arm?
And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
No matter how many times I come here, cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky may be bright as in scorching hours of day, but it ain't brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the exact letter said I was to take it to the inn at Journey's End, which is where this Alizé friend of yours is staying. It's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop at Mordsuk to break up the trek. Allow me to attend some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lots, I'm off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. That's not very nice. Right, we head southwest straight as an arrow. Cool. Literally. It means genuinely straight as an arrow. Uh-oh. Does, but you probably... Oh, right, bridge. Ah, it's okay, but all right, 17, so is it. In such a same. These massive things. Oh yeah, the cactuars are called tenders here. Stop here a moment. This is your best visit to Amarang, is it not? While you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Okay. Admire the view. Hold on. I'm only going to need to go first. Pain to do that. Right, let's admire this lovely view. Don't it look pretty? Uh-huh. It does. Sorry. They built them big, didn't they? That's the Qasir Shal, fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabaf Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Northern's mightiest nations. At least, until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabafarang's lands were lost in the light. Lost in the light, its great city included. Few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them anyway. Oh no, not many chose to come here these days. Not of everything in ruins. And that hulking great fortress has become a little more than a hammer roost for me and my caravan. Oh. Not everywhere as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsuk. Let's press on, shall we? Yeah, sure. What are the row called here anyway? Goliaths. We could go straight to the Alizé, to be honest, but I don't think she's there at the moment, so we're going to do some busy work. So here's what I'll do, and what I'll do is here. Talk to Cassie. Here we are, Mordsuk. Ah, the Blessed Shadow, I love this town. And that thing, it's so happy. Yep. Yep. So, there. And yeah, I'll call it there because I'm starting to get a bit groggy. So that's the Crystarium.
got stuff to do tomorrow. But I don't have any sort of anything to be sort of dragged out. So oh, hold on. Look after the pendants. Wake up! That in the loading zone. Smoke down there. Wait for a break. Yeah, sometimes happens. I've done that before. Hello! Do you want to sleep? Yes. It is night time. How can you tell? I have a watch. Oh. Okay, so as far as I'll be going today, tomorrow we'll catch up with Alizé. And I mean, I would have just kept going until midnight, but to be honest, I'm just feeling a bit tired today. I have been the past few days, I've just not been able to sleep properly. No fault. But yeah, I'll leave it here for now, and thank anyone who has been watching for however long they have. And yeah, if you want to catch up on any of my streams, I do upload them onto YouTube, usually the day after or the morning after. And those are on YouTube at Part-Time Gaming. My Twitch channel, if you're watching on Part-Time Gaming, is PTRPG on Twitch. And if you'd like to know when I'm streaming, I usually upload onto Twitter on the day when I'm going to be doing so. I might try and set up a schedule until I actually find another job, so that there is actually a time scale for when I'm actually coming on. It's probably going to be 8 till 10, as it has been in the past, for my weekends. And I suppose technically the Sunday one could be 8 till 10 as well now. I was very late actually today, because what I used to have is an earlier stream for Sundays, because I was always up early in the morning the day after. But because of that, I was able to sort of stretch it out a bit longer. But yeah, I'll try to do 8 till 10 for everything instead. If I go beyond that, I go beyond that, but I will try and do the 2 hours anyway. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching for however long you have, and well, whenever you have. Any amount of time is good time. I'll sign off as often I do. Reminding you all that all time is precious and appreciated. Take care. See ya.